So, hello everyone. Today I will going to teach you the basic router configuration in one window using Mikrotik. So, the materials needed is computer or laptop, Mikrotik router or router OS, Ethernet cable, internet source, ISP or modem, and Winbox software. And now I will going to teach the step-by-step procedure. The first thing to do is open Winbox. Then after opening Winbox, go to Neighbors tab and select the detected Mikrotik device. Then click MAC address and enter default username admin no password and click connect. Then you will have to click all of that to start configuring. Then after that, you will create admin account. Then go to system, click users, then click new and set name for student. And group, click full. Then input your password. And confirm password, then click apply and OK. Then after that, we're going to delete the old admin account. First thing to do is log in using new admin account. Then go to system and click users, then select old admin, then click remove. Then after that, go to system, click identity, and enter your full name. Then click apply and OK. Then we are going to configure LAN interface. Then go to IP, click addresses, click add, and set address to 192.168.10.1/24 and interface is Ether2. Then click apply, then OK. And then we have to configure DHCP server. Then go to IP, click DHCP server, click DHCP setup, click Ether2, then just click the DNS is then finish setup. Then we will configure DNS server. Go to IP, click DNS, and enter servers 8.8.8. And then click allow remote request. Then apply and OK. And after that, configure one interface. Go to IP, click addresses, and click add. Then set address to select address to 10.254.254.200/24. And then we are going to configure NAT is NAT or masquerade. Then go to IP, select firewall, and select NAT. Then click add. Then select chain to as SRC NAT, then Ether 1, and click the action in Masquerade, and then apply settings, and then we are going to configure date and time. So go to system, click clock, then set the time zone, and then the date and time correctly. We're going to click Asia Manila. Then click apply. And we will configure the bridge interface. Then go to bridge, click add, and select the name to bridge LAN. Then after that, go to ports tab and then add Ether 2 or other LAN ports if needed. And then after that, you will going to apply it and then click OK. And then go to ports tab, click new and add Ether 2. And then apply. After that, we are going to configure static route. Go to IP, select routes, click add and set DST address to 0.0.0/0. And then the gateway is 10.254.254.1, and then apply. And then we will configure voucher or hotspot setup. Just go to IP, select hotspot, click hotspot setup, select interface, bridge LAN or Ether 2. And you just follow wizard and just click next. And after configuring the voucher, you should create voucher users. Click add. Select username to voucher 1. And then the password is 12345. And then apply. And after following step-by-step procedures, you configure one window using Mikrotik. And that's all. Thanks for watching and subscribe our channel. Thank you.